My name is Deepak Mahtani and I come from a Sindhi background. My parents were from Pakistan before partition, and at Pakistan, because they were Hindus in a very Muslim area, they had to flee Pakistan, and with less than a couple of hundred rupees came to North India. Moved then to Bombay, and within 6 months my father decided, at that time he had 2 children, I'm the youngest of 5, decided that India was not the place for him to be and not a place for bringing up family. Because he was a businessman, he decided to try his luck elsewhere. So he went to the ports, and because there weren't very many passenger ships then, he got on a cargo ship and told the captain, "Where are you going?" He said, "Indonesia." He said, "How far is that?" He said, 6,000 miles away. "Excellent. Count 4 baggages tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. Thus started the journey, and he went to Indonesia, then Singapore, then Hong Kong, and in each of these places he set up a business. I was born in Hong Kong, as were the other 2 of my siblings, and when I was 4 years old we moved to Japan. I grew up in Japan, and in Japan, like with many other things, my father set up a business and drilled into all of us that money and success is all that you need to be happy in life. Our mother passed away when I was 12 from kidney disease, and that was quite a difficult situation. Anyways, we all did the best we could, got our education, some of us got married. I remained single as I was the youngest. I then went to Europe after I had my education and my degrees from Japan and Switzerland to set up a business in Geneva, Switzerland. In 1981, I set up the business, and within 3 years I took the business from 0 to 4 million pounds in electronics distribution. That was very successful. I was traveling in 5-star hotels, first-class air travel. Life was very good indeed. But I had no time for God. I was working 24/7, and I pushed people out of my way just to achieve the success I wanted. And then a tragedy occurred in my life. My sister, who was visiting me for 2 weeks in Geneva, was killed instantly in an automobile crash. That was very, very traumatic for me and turned my life upside down. For 6 months I went through a major depression and started to smoke and drink quite heavily. I lost interest in the business and became even suicidal. Until one day I met another Sindhi believer in Geneva who introduced me, or tried to introduce me, to his faith, the Christian God. Initially I was very reluctant and said, "I'm not interested. I will find my God in my Eastern religions." But gradually he took me through a process and told me, "Don't reject the Christian God because of Christians or the church, but focus on the man, Jesus, and what he says, his words. And based on that, make your decision." Now I had a Bible, and in it were some red letter words in the Gospels, and I read those and gradually started to believe in this God. I made some prayers, childlike prayers, asking God to give me one good night's sleep. And after I had prayed to all the other gods, including Buddha and Allah, nobody answered that prayer until Jesus Christ. Today, I must admit, after 20 years as being a follower of Jesus Christ, He has answered every one of my prayers. I am, I would say today, more successful than I ever was before. Not because of money, but because of the people I have met through my faith, all around the world as I travel, and even here now in Bangalore, where I'm meeting with top executives. I'm currently a management consultant based in the UK, and God is opening new doors where I'm meeting politicians, business leaders, and I'm able to share my faith with them in a very dramatic way. I'm so grateful to God for what He has done in my life to give me eternal life, not just for the future, but even for now.